Hi, we're the team that designed the Scioto Ridge web application. We're from the multimedia program in the Eastland Fairfield Career Center. My name is Garrett. I was the backend developer for the project.
My name's Colin. I was the front-end developer.
And I'm Logan, and I was the graphic designer.
I'm Tyler. I was the user experience designer. And we got a nice little video to demonstrate and explain how our site works, and I'll walk you through that now.
Welcome to Scioto Ridge's brand new web application for visitors to reserve their seats on their favorite rides, shows, and attractions. I'm Tyler Brunel, and I'll be showing you around our awesome web app. First off, we want a user to either log in or register an account. So I'll just go with register, show you what it looks like. I'll have Colin break it down a little bit more for you here.
Here on the register page, new users are asked to input their first and last name as well as a valid email, and their passwords are checked to make sure they are identical. Once the user submits the form, their data is sent to our database, and an account is created for them, so they're free to explore the Scioto Ridge web application as they please and make reservations and explore the site.
Awesome, and we hit submit right here. And now we're all logged in, and we can mess around a little bit more here on the website. I'll take you on a little tour of the home page and talk about some of our design process and our UI designing. That's what I did. I really like some of the fonts we use this time. I like our color scheme. Just two bright, fun colors. Here on the home page we got a nice weather widget that Colin put in here. It shows you real, live, updated, constantly weather here at our location here in Columbus. And here we got a park map that Logan made with a lot of his images and assets we'll see in the attractions page. Down here we got a nice little on click. We can see a description of each region of the park map. Scioto Kittyland, the Food District, the Haunted Forest, and of course Extreme at the Ridge. Awesome. Now I'll take you over to the attractions page where we'll have some users pick out some attractions to reserve.
Here on the attractions page, customers can view general information and ratings about the rides, shows, and restaurants here at Scioto Ridge. All the artwork featured on this page was created by me using Adobe Illustrator. I also created the park map featured on the home page using the same method.
Alright, and now that we've found a nice ride that we want to ride, we will reserve that ride. It takes us over here to the reserve page, and we'll have Garrett here breaking down the reserve page.
Here on the reserve page is where visitors can schedule their spot on any one of the many attractions. Visitors can't reserve spots within 30 minutes of each other, so the conflicting time options are grayed out. After filling out the form and clicking register, the reservation is saved to our database, and information like the time and confirmation number will be available in the profile tab.
As we hit submit here, we get a nice little confirmation code, and we can submit another reservation or go back to the home page. We'll do another one here just for fun. Let's hop on the Chuck Wagon. And here you can see the grayed out stuff Garrett was mentioning. Awesome, another confirmation code. Now we'll head over to the profile page. Got a nice little itinerary that our users can use to keep track of their ride times, their confirmation codes, where they're going. Here we can also rate the rides that we've been on. Give it a 5-star rating if you really like it. Submit here. Also get a little bit of your personal information here. I'll take you over to the information page we got. We got directions to our location. It says there's a school there, but promise you it is actually a real-life amusement park called Scioto Ridge. But we can zoom out here, right, and you can get directions to our address, as well as some contact us. We got our own email, phone number, as well as some park hours here. Just information for everybody. And nice about the team page. Got a nice little mission statement. And now Garrett will take you through the administration part of the web application.
Here, administrators and park employees can modify the data for specific rides, like altering the wait time and setting the status to either open or closed. They can also see an overview of the number of reservations scheduled that day, as well as a specific set of reservations for each ride.
Our design process we broke down into two pretty simple steps. We made some site maps on Lucid Chart, just giving ourselves an idea of what all we wanted on the site, what kind of pages, and how all the pages would connect to each other. And then once we had that, I made some mock-ups in Photoshop, some pretty realistic mock-ups that turned up being pretty similar to how the site turned out. So I could just hand those over to Colin, and he would be able to code the front end of the site pretty easily.
The mock-ups and the style guides that Tyler gave me, including colors and fonts, allowed me to make the site pretty easily on my end. I used HTML and CSS to code interactive features of the site, including modals and maps, to make the user have the best experience possible.
While Colin and Tyler were collaborating to bring the front end of our site together, I was working on the back end. To create the back end of our site, I made a REST API in Node.js as well as a MySQL database. The API handles different requests from the front end, such as registering a new user or reserving someone's spot on a ride, and performs an SQL query in the database.
Yeah, that's about all we got. So thank you for spending some time here at the Ridge.